Good afternoon and welcome, Revathi.
Thank you, Anil.
We are meeting after a long time.
Yes.
And this is the first time that we are talking in front of the camera.
Yes, absolutely. And it's my pleasure being here.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
My pleasure. And when I went through your profile, the first thing, the first feeling that came to my mind was jealousy. You are a multifaceted person. You are doing a lot of things, and you are so lucky that your current job at Titan is unique, and you are straddling across various disciplines, so to say. And there is one particular word which I am curious to know about is hybrid thinker. So what does hybrid thinking mean? Please enlighten us.
Thank you for that. And I envy my job myself because I just love it. And I think it is a unique opportunity. And thanks to my company, I get to look at, head design, the whole strategy of it for all our businesses across watches, jewelry, eyewear, accessories. Yes, it is a great job. I just enjoy doing it. So when we talk of hybrid thinker, see, there is no one rule, one size fits all approach when it comes to design and product and creation and consumer and, all of that. So what happens is it's always all about connecting the dots. And for me, it all starts with the end user. Whom are we creating it for? Who is the customer? What are they seeking? So for me, this whole thing of understanding them, getting into their mind, the whole research part of it, looking at what's happening around the world, how are trends impacting us, how is that impacting our business, our geography, our category, bringing those things together, and then looking at what should we do as a brand, what is the brand philosophy, what is the design philosophy for that particular brand, what should we be creating, what should be the way forward, how do we ensure that customer is delighted. So you need to do multiple things together. So this hybrid way of working is not one way, it is multiple ways, which is basically nothing but design thinking. You just diverge fully, you look at all possibilities, you look at what works, what doesn't work, and then you converge to a solution. So I have, so to say, trained myself to think of it like that, because that always solves a problem. To me, design is all about solving problems. It's or looking at a new opportunity.
Design thinking is all about solving problems.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I fully agree with you.
Absolutely.
And something which you said, I could relate to it because I read Venkat's book. It's not very common to be creative and also be consumer centric.
Right.
And you are one of the ladies who has been doing it. So tell us about your creative conflict with Sandeep Kulali that is mentioned in Venkat's book.
Well, see, when I started off my career, I didn't come from a creative field. If you look at my qualification, I've done my master's in operations research, which is all about numbers and statistics and optimization. But and I started my career also as a market researcher, which gave me a lot of interest about knowing whom you are doing things for. So then I moved to marketing, which is also about figuring out, okay, for this consumer, what do we do? And then, so I don't come from this creative, so-called creative field completely. But when I moved, let's say, from marketing to design, for me, it was a paradigm shift. I was also not sure that I'm going to do wonders, because I was like, okay, let me kind of dabble, because I like experimenting, doing different things in my life. And Titan, that way, has given me the platforms to play. And I'm really grateful to Titan for that. So when I moved to design and I realized that everybody under me was so creative, they were qualified creative designers. And I'm like, what am I doing here? I know nothing about design. And how am I going to lead them? How am I going to add value to them, to myself, and all of it? So then, after a little bit of a shock, I realized that, of course, I'm going to add value. And I just shifted the lens. The designers were looking at design from a design lens. And I just started looking at design from a consumer lens, and that made the difference. So I play an important role when it comes to strategy, visioning, what we need to do, what is the consumer thinking, all of that, which is such an important precursor for before designing anything. So, well, I don't have the skill sets of a designer. I can't design things for nuts, but I know exactly what we need to do. What do we need to bring alive to a user? So it is that whole holistic approach kind of guided me, and we started seeing success when you're launching things which somebody is waiting for, or your consumers are hoping to see something very new and innovative, and you give it to them. They are like taking it up, and the minute that is happening, there is business success. And there's nothing sweeter than success. So that's how it followed. Then then I was more confident about kind of doing that. And the conflict between what you mentioned, it's more of then I started looking at design and how design can play a central role in business. And that particular thing became pretty large. And when you look at from a purely from a business point of view, and when you look at from a creative lens, of course there are differences, and that happens in any field.
So my last
Yes.
point is about strategy. I read the word strategy. So I was reading Taylor Swift's book, and there's a quote which says that when a man does, it's strategy, but when a woman does, it's calculation. So what is your take on?
I totally disagree between the men and women thing. I think as far as intellectually it's concerned, it's every woman is as capable as what any man can do, and maybe he can do even better. So I don't believe in all of these things. You do what you do, and if you're successful, then you're doing it. There could be men who are doing more calculation, and there could be more women doing strategy. So it's got nothing to do with gender. I think it's got to do with your ability to grasp things, the ability to apply it, and finally give results. Men or women doesn't make a difference.
Lovely talking to you, Revathi.
Thank you, Anand.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure talking.